Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Chainlink once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Chainlink is doing okay. It's come back down. It's holding a key level support at the moment. I'm going to show you in the charts, but I just want to show you this confidence indicator that we're at a peak. Currently sitting at 46. Okay, now this is a cool indicator. It's called the CBBI indicator. Just a confidence peak 100. Look, boom, peak in the previous bull run 2013. You know, even on that first peak there, it only confidenced at around about 86. In the previous bull run there, 2017 December, you can see that it topped out at 100, and that's when Bitcoin topped out as well. So you can see it was getting a little bit overheated here in April, May, as we sort of put in that tabletop rounded top there, and we came back down. Obviously, we've bounced off 45, sorry, started to come back up, and you can see there's a bit of a divergence there between this, where we're actually putting a new high, and the confidence indicator is all the way up at 64. So currently it's sitting at 46. Now the low that we put in before we started to get this spring here and this bounce for Bitcoin was 45. So we're 1 point below that. Higher than that at the moment, sorry, you know, so it's not a guaranteed, you know, come down to 45 bounce, you know, I'm not saying that, but it's a great indicator moving forward, you know. But again, just because past performance, you know, is showing this, it doesn't guarantee future results. But for me, this is why I do think we're looking at longevity in this bull run. And you can see it, even if I go from this low here to there, that was relatively long, and then this low here to there, that was longer. So right now, this low here all the way to the peak, you can see it's going to be longer. This is why the lengthening theory, you know, the cycle, the lengthening theory, which I talk about so many times, I do envision as well, you know. And I think that Chainlink is sort of caught up with Bitcoin, and it's following Bitcoin's traction. And I think that Bitcoin, I think at the minute, you know, Chainlink is showing a little bit of a decoupling from Bitcoin at the moment and Ethereum. It's broken out against key level resistance. It's coming back to a key level support. You know, it's technically, it's looking relatively bullish as Chainlink. But again, nothing to say is financial advice. Everything is for education and entertainment purposes only. But for me, I think that Chainlink could potentially have a really good 2022. So I'm going to show you the charts right now, okay? So looking at Chainlink on the weekly time frame here, you can see, and I've been a part of this, I've been a part of Chainlink, you know, I was buying Chainlink in 2017, and I've continued to dollar cost average into Chainlink. You can see it sort of comes up, gets frustrating, goes sideways, breaks out, you know, comes up, goes sideways, breaks out, comes up, goes sideways, and then breaks out basically. So it's doing what it does until it isn't, you know. The only way to invalidate this particular scenario right now that I'm looking at, you know, is lose this ascending level of support. You can see here, held, you can see here, held, broke out. You can see here at the moment it's still continuing to hold. So this scenario where we're coiling up in the apex here and looking to come up to these white lines is the scenario until we lose this key level support for Chainlink right now. Okay, so you know, Chainlink's come up, it's bolted out, ran into the resistance, coming back, retracing, holding a key level support. Worst case scenario, comes down, bounces off that, comes back up, breaks that, boom, see you later, alligator, you're out of there. Okay, so you know, this long level of drawn out level accumulation, creating this bullish coiling up continuation pattern, which is a horizontal. You know, technically they are continuation patterns. In the past, Chainlink has always broke out of them. With this one, granted, broke out, yay, off to the moon, and then obviously the unforeseeable C word event right there, and then it came down and held the lows. Look how it closed inside the apex just there, and then started to break out, you know, putting the fear of God into people. If this opportunity comes again, wow, you know, providing we can continue to hold and close inside this apex of this ascending level support, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is why I do cover Chainlink and why I'm still technically bullish on it, even though I know a lot of people fud over it and they say that it's crap and it's shitcoin, it's this, that and the other. But you know, it has gone up a whopping amount, hasn't it, in such a short time frame. So you got to allow it to consolidate before breaking out, consolidate, breaking out, consolidate, because Chainlink is an amazing project. Okay, I don't even need to go down the rabbit hole with you on the fundamentals, but yeah, this is what I'm looking at until I'm not. You know, obviously to invalidate this, start to roll out and you can see, okay, all right, we're wrong, and you're not holding this horizontal, which is continuation pattern, you're actually rolling out, and with that you're entering a bear market right here for Chainlink. And you know, given the technicals of previous bear markets, if these coins, altcoins, do enter bear markets, and this was the actual cycle top of the ball for Chainlink, then you're looking at a minimal 90% drawdown, and immediately you can see that you're going to come all the way back down there to that swing high, which is around about $4.85, $5. But you know, at the minute, whilst you're coiling up inside this horizontal, you're looking for continuation. For me to say that that's a certainty without losing these lows would be hopium. You know, obviously if you do start to roll here, you can see you're losing structure, you're rolling, and with that you start to come down, and that would be my technical target down there at $5, because that's the sort of drawdown that these altcoins go through. So, you know, if that comes, then that would be the technical target. But at the minute, the technical target is coiling up, looking for the breakout to the upside, and that would be my technical targets up here for Chainlink. So I'm just going to dive into the chart, see what I can see, okay? So you can see, looking at Chainlink on the daily time frame, then you're retracing right here. You've broken this high, you're putting a 1618 fib target, and you're retracing to this low. Look at that low there, okay, at 1892, I think it is. So you're retracing to it, and you're holding a key level support, which is this ascending support, okay, which is basically the ascending triangle which you broke out of. Let me show you right now, okay. We traded this, so from there to there, there's your key resistance, and you can see you coming down, getting this beautiful W bottom pattern, and essentially an ascending triangle, a depleting selling pressure, okay, and you've broken out, you ran into a key level resistance, which is a 1618 target there, and you've come back and you retrace. And look at right now, you're holding this ascending level of support at the moment. That's where you got your bounce off on the daily, okay. So this is a fantastic thing to see for Chainlink at the moment. Now, to invalidate this structure and retain it, look, you can see you're caught now between this resistance and this support. So start to come back up, break, because as soon as you come up and break that high, you're in a new impulsive break target, which I'm going to show you in a moment. So you are holding key level support, which is really good to see, okay. But if you do start to roll here and you come down and you lose that low, for me, you're going to be in a 1618 target all the way down there, and you can see, you know, you're rolling here, and essentially that could spell a bear market for Chainlink, but it has found support. So for me to tell you that it's going to do that would be hopium at this point, okay. But I always show you the technicals and the support and resistance. So right now, bounced off there, start to come back up and attack this resistance. You start to come back up and you're retracing. Basically, you're retracing to this high, okay. Your beautiful uptrend here that you're holding support of. Do you see this? Look, you're broken out just down here. You're making high lows and high highs. Do you understand that? So you're bullish, basically. You're trying to retrace to this high, because like I said to you, look, you're coming down, resistance, resistance, resistance. You came back up, look, beautiful resistance on this point of contact. Come back, you've retraced to this high, which is this point of contact, coming back for support. So right now, you're coming back for support to attack this high. Now, as soon as you attack that high and you take that high out, you're in a huge impulsive break target, okay, to $68, which I've covered with you before. And essentially, you know, Chainlink has broken out, and this is the low in the bull market, and this wick represented strength, and from here right now, like I show you, it's all about coming up the stairs and breaking resistance and falling back to support, and that's exactly what Chainlink is doing. Yeah, you can see up there at $69, which takes out the all-time high, which puts you in a larger fib target of $108, $123. Sorry, because you're breaking that high. You retraced, you're coming up, you're breaking that high, which puts you in a $123 target. Okay, so it's basically doing what it needs to for the continuation of the trend. You're falling back to a key level support, this ascending level support. You know, you bounced off it so far. If you can come back up and break out here, you're going to come back up and take out that high, and you really are flipping bullish here for Chainlink, okay. Because from here right now, if Chainlink starts to come back up off this low, and this is your low in this correction, okay, and you've held a key level support, that would be your next fib target at $35, and you can see it's a full retracement to that high. Now you potentially run into some kind of resistance there, as you did here, start to come back, gets nasty, hold this high, start to come back up, and then you're breaking out, essentially, you know. And this was a fantastic entry point, fantastic entry point, fantastic entry point that I gave you, okay, in this bull market for Chainlink moving forward, okay. So that's basically Chainlink, you know. All this is tradable on Bybit, but from here right now, you know, it's a continuation of around about 63% to retrace to this high, you know. And with that, you look at this, beautiful, coming up the stairs, and essentially you have a bit of a deeper correction, and then you start to go back up the stairs like that for Chainlink. So it's looking good until it's not. Lose this low down here, and then obviously you can see you're rolling out of this key level support as well, start to come down, take out that low, and you're putting in not a retracement, you're putting a reversal wave coming all the way back down to them lows down there, which would be quite negative if you do lose them. So yeah, Chainlink's looking technically bullish in the charts, okay. Hope you enjoyed that quick little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and take care everyone. Back soon with another update on Chainlink. Bye bye.